the theme really can be summarized in two words: resilient growth. And that's what India is demonstrating. Does this kind of optimism within India also mean, and this would be logical, that for global CEOs who do not expect that kind of growth in their home countries, that they are looking with a renewed sense of mission for investing in India? Does that translate on the ground? Is that what foreign CEOs who you may be meeting are telling you?
So firstly, very interesting question. And let me just answer one thing more that, you mentioned. You said 86% of Indian CEOs are very bullish on, India growth, and less than half of them, half of the number is global CEOs. And to me, I was thinking, why is this happening? It's happening because the Indian CEOs are seeing the change that's happening every moment. I'll give you one example, and now I come to answering your question. Last year, I was traveling to US, and in 2 weeks, I met 40 CEOs with my team. And firstly, they were very, open to having a discussion with me, and these are all CXOs. They are completely sold on the India story. What they now worry is, how do we execute to it? That's their worry. And their worry translates into, are you going to have stable, consistent policies? Is there going to be transparency in those policies? If the government changes, how will we know what's the impact going to be on the policy? They do believe in the strength, the ability of, R&D is proven. They also believe in the middle class growing. And, every time I met a CEO, I said, do you know that every year India is adding in New Zealand and Australia to its middle class, 30 million people. And in the last 10 years, the middle class buying capacity is doubled. So not only do we have a market that's looking very attractive, we are a consumer-driven economy. So yes, consumerism is very important for us, but we are also showcasing technology. So whether it is, the moon mission or even the solar Lagrangian and, so many other researchers that we are trying to drive focus on renewable energy. I know 500 gigawatt in the next few years with 350 solar is going to be a challenge. But the best part is, Indian government is listening. So just to finish my story on the US CEOs, one of the CEO, and again, very much like you mentioned, we were trying to say, can we look at your suppliers moving to India versus a Vietnam versus a Thailand? And by the way, my team has done an analysis which compares policies, regulations, not just within the states, but cross-country. And the sectors which are very important for us, renewable is one of them, clearly food processing is the other one. We have looked at which are the countries which are doing really well and what are we doing as India. And our goal is, if this is an important sector for us, we better have no reds when we do the policy comparisons. So in one of the meetings, I was trying to draw the suppliers to move to India, and the CEO says, actually it was Chief Supply Chain Officer, he says, hey, but I have this one problem that, my issue with customs, my issue with some duty, can you help me with that? I made a call, because this customer is really, really important for us. I made a call to my Minister of Commerce, Shri Piyush Goyalji, in 36 hours. And I told him, if we don't do this, this is what we're going to lose. My learning in the last 4.5 months that I've been in Invest India is, if we translate our ask very crisp to the government, if you don't do this, then India stands to lose this. In 36 hours, we got the case resolved and made the Chief Supply Chain Officer happy. And I'm working on drawing their suppliers. So I'm very bullish. My team is bullish. And I believe that, we will be able to accomplish 3x GDP by 2030.